Another night, another homer and 2 more walks from Rhys Hoskins. This has to stop at some point. Rhys Hoskins is 34 games into his major league career and is hitting .314, .442, .805 with 18 homers and 39 RBIs. At no point has he gone into a slump, aside from his 0-for-12 start. Hoskins has reached base 17 times in his last 6 games, going 8-for-20 with 6 homers, 12 RBIs, 9 runs and 9 walks. His 1.346 ops since the 0-for-12 start is right in line with Barry Bonds in his 73-homer season. The Marlins couldn't solve Hoskins. Over these last 31 games, few pitchers have. The guy has 24 walks and 23 strikeouts while hitting for ridiculous power over that stretch. Now, the Phillies welcome the Oakland Athletics to Citizens Bank Park for the final Interleague Series of 2017. Hoskins' 39 RBIs are the most ever for a player in his first 34 games. Joe DiMaggio, Ted Williams and Albert Pujols previously held that record with 37 at 5,789. The Phillies no longer have the worst record in the majors. The Giants do at 5,791. To avoid 100 losses, the Phils will have to go 610 or better the rest of the way. The Phils hit .344 with 8 homers and 11 doubles in the 3-game sweep of Miami. The Phils are combined 2,312 against the Braves and Marlins this season, at 413. The Phillies have the worst Interleague record in the majors in 2017. 4 hits from Cesar Hernandez in his return to the lineup last night. He's hitting .293 with a .365 OBP after hitting .294 with a .371 OBP last season. Among players who have as many plate appearances as Hernandez the last 2 seasons, only 9 can match his BA and OBP. Charlie Blackmon, Joey Votto, Freddie Freeman, Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Altuve, Corey Seager, Christian Yelich, Buster Posey and DJ LeMahieu. The Phillies have scored at least 8 runs in 3 straight games for the first time since June 2015. Prior to that, they hadn't done it since 2010. Not ready yet to say Jake Thompson has turned a corner. He did allow 10 base runners in 5 1/3 innings last night despite not allowing a run. But 2 of his last 3 starts have been pretty good, which should at least give him a bit of confidence heading into the off-season. Pitching matchups for this weekend's series against the Friday: Mark Leiter Jr. 35, 4.84 versus Daniel Mengden 01, 7.07. Saturday: Ben Lively 36, 3.86 versus Kendall Graveman 54, 4.48. Sunday: Henderson Alvarez Phillies debut versus Sean Mannion 10-10, 4.65. Box score: Jorge Alfaro hit a tie-breaking 2-run homer into the center field hedges in the 6th inning, and the Phillies used 7 pitchers to beat the Oakland Athletics 53 on a soggy Saturday night. With Rhys Hoskins hogging the attention these days, Alfaro is quietly hitting over .300 and looking comfortable behind the plate. The 24-year-old Colombian pounced on Simon Castro's first pitch for his 4th homer in his 21st big league game this season. The Phillies rallied from a 20 deficit following a 1-hour, 46-minute rain delay in the 3rd inning to win for the 4th time in 5 games. Cesar Hernandez and J.P. Crawford had RBI singles, and Crawford added a sacrifice fly. Ben Lively gave up a solo homer to Matt Olson in the 1st and didn't return after the rain delay. The victory left the Phillies needing to finish 59 to avoid 100 losses, after playing shortstop. Friday, Crawford was back at 3rd base, and the rookie snagged a hard-line drive toward the line in the 5th. He continued to show he can hit big league pitching, with his sharp single to right off Chris Smith in the 4th, tying it at 2. Ty Kelly pinch hit for Lively after the delay, and his liner to left turned into a double after Olson's ill-advised dive. He scored on Cesar Hernandez 2-out single up the middle. Lively allowed 2 runs and 2 hits with 2 strikeouts and no walks in 3 innings. The weather thwarted another audition as he seeks a spot in next year's rotation. Odubel Herrera made a fine running catch of Matt Joyce's deep drive to center to end the 8th. He then was hit by a pitch in the bottom of the inning and promptly stole second. What happens when you combine September baseball with expanded rosters and a lengthy rain delay that knocks out both starters? 7 combined pitches through 5 innings and 14 in all. Victor Arano 10-pitch 2 hitless innings and Hector Neris allowed Jed Lowry's solo homer in the ninth before earning his 21st save. Shortstop Freddie Galvis started after getting Friday off. He drew a one-out walk and raced to third when Castro 13 threw wild to first. But Nick Williams then found chasing a high fastball and Hoskins flied to left. Outfielder Aaron Altherr was out of the lineup, but don't be alarmed. Just being careful with his hamstring, manager Pete Mackanin said. Plus, I've got to get everyone into games. It gives Tommy Joseph another start. Joseph started at first and Hoskins was back in left field. It started to rain in the second inning and home plate umpire Jerry Lane called for the top in the bottom of the third at 7:45 p.m. Play resumed at 931, but not before an amusing rain delay competition featuring right-hander Nick Pavetta. See story. Hoskins provided proof of why he is a natural first baseman and not an outfielder. His throw home on Matt Chapman's fly to medium left field hit the ground before it reached the pitcher's mound, allowing Mark Canha to score and make it 20 in the second inning. After homering in 6 straight games, Hoskins is 0 for 6 in the past 2. He was upset when Lane rang him up as he tried to check his swing on a pitch in the dirt in the 7th. Keep the remote handy Sunday while you watch the Eagles. Right-hander Henderson Alvarez, who pitched a no-hitter in 2013 and made the NL All-Star team a year later, makes his Phillies debut in his comeback from shoulder problems. Alvarez hasn't pitched in a big league game since 2015 thanks to multiple surgeries and last month was with the Long Island Ducks of the Atlantic League. See story. Lefty Sean Mania 10-10, 4.65 ERA starts for the As. Clayton Kershaw, Yu Darvish, Alex Wood and Kenta Maeda are scheduled to pitch for the Major League leading Dodgers when they visit for a 4-game series starting Monday. Cleveland Francisco Lindor planned to pour a bottle of water over his head. On Sunday, hell switched to champagne. For the second year in a row, the Cleveland Indians are AL Central champions. A few hours after they beat Kansas City 84 in the first game since the Royals stopped their AL record-winning streak at 22, the Indians clinched the division title when second-place Minnesota lost to Toronto. When the second crown became official, the Indians were long gone from Progressive Field, leaving the ballpark to spend time with family or toast a memorable week. In Lindor's case, he was set to eat pizza and watch the boxing match between Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. Lindor said if the Twins lost he would dump water on himself before focusing on the fight. See full recap. Kyle Hendricks, Addison Russell lead Cubs over Cardinals 4-1. Chicago. Kyle Hendricks pitched effectively into the 8th inning. Addison Russell homered and the Chicago Cubs beat the St. Louis Cardinals 41 on Saturday to increase their NL Central lead. Chicago has won 5 straight and leads Milwaukee by 3, 12 games and St. Louis by 5 in the division. Albert Almora Jr. had 3 hits and 2 RBIs for the Cubs. Russell was activated before the game after being sidelined since early August with plantar fasciitis of the right foot. He pinch hit in the 8th and hit a solo shot against Tyler Lyons to the back of the left field bleachers. Hendricks 75 allowed 1 run and 5 hits in a season-high 723 innings. He struck out 5 and walked 1. See full recap. Yankees hit 3 HRs back Montgomery in 93 win over Orioles. New York Didi Gregorius and Greg Bird both homered for the second straight game. Rookie Jordan Montgomery pitched 6 shutout innings and the New York Yankees downed the Baltimore Orioles 93 Saturday for the 4th win in a row. The Yankees' 8,266 extended their stretch of winning seasons to 25, the second longest such streak in Major League history behind their own 39 straight from 192,664. The Yankees began the day 3 games behind AL East leading Boston. New York was atop the wild-card race, 4 games ahead of Minnesota. Gregorius and Bird each hit 3-run homers and Todd Frazier added a 2-run shot as the Yankees won for the 7th time in 8 games. They are a season-high 16 games over .500. Baltimore has lost 9 of 10 as it continues to fall out of playoff contention. See full recap. Bellinger hit 38th HR to help Dodgers beat Nationals 3-2 WSHINGTO and Cody Bellinger hit his 38th homer to match the National League single-season record for rookies, and the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Washington Nationals 32 Saturday to inch closer to the NL West title. Chase Utley had 2 doubles and scored twice to help the Dodgers reduce the magic number to win the division to 5. Los Angeles also moved 7 games ahead of the Nationals in the race to secure home field advantage throughout the NL playoffs. Los Angeles has won 4 straight since dropping 11 in a row. The winning streak includes the first 2 games of this series, which conclude Sunday. Anthony Rendon homered for the Nationals, who have lost 4 of 5 since clinching the NL East last Sunday. See full recap.